Hey, what's going on, my friends out there? My name is Jason Nell, and I just wanted to make this video today to hopefully inspire you to take action in your life and follow your dreams, because they can come true if you just decide to make a real decision and do what you want to do instead of holding back from whatever's holding you back. I remember growing up as a little kid, I would always watch like movies and about these like crazy stories about like, you know, crazy things that were happening, people like the way they would live like these fantasy lives. And I always wanted to live like that, live like, a life of freedom, and just have like everything that I always wanted. And I would watch movies, and I would draw after. I would draw out what I wanted my life to look like, and I would draw like these pictures and stuff of like fantasy things, and like living in like a nice house, driving nice cars and stuff. And as I grew up, I would draw from time to time, and just like draw like these cool characters and stuff like that. I loved like animation. I wanted to like animate and stuff, and I ended up applying for a school to get into to do animation. And what happened was I didn't end up getting in, and it kind of crushed me. I was really upset with that, and I ended up going to school for something else that I didn't want to, because I didn't think I could do it. So I kind of gave up for a little while, and then one day I was like to myself, I'm like, why am I giving up on this? Like, this is what I want to do. This is my dream, to become a artist, illustrator, and make money with it, and live like freedom, like, and be like a freelance artist, and have my own like studio and all that. And so I ended up applying for this other school, which I ended up getting into. And it was really great, because I got to actually do for the first time and learn what I wanted to learn. So I ended up graduating 4 years later from this school, which couldn't have been at a worse time, because it was the 2009 when the economy crashed. So things were a little bit hard after graduation, and I couldn't get a job doing art. I couldn't get any jobs doing that. So I had to find another job, and I ended up getting a job in retail at T-Mobile, doing sales. So I ended up doing that. I didn't think I was going to stay there that long. I thought I was just going to be there for a little while, and that I was going to continue my career with my art and all that. And I ended up not doing that. I ended up getting stuck. You know what happens when you get into a job, and then you get really comfortable with it, and then you just end up not going anywhere, because now you're stuck in this job that you're comfortable with, and you're afraid to push your comfort zone. And that would bother me. It would bother me that I got too comfortable. And one day this lady came in, and she like pushed me over the edge. She was really, really nasty. She came into my store, and she was like rushing me to like help her. And she's like, "Oh, I have to get out of here. I work for Mayor Bloomberg, and I need to get this stuff in the computer or whatever." So I'm trying to help her out, and she's just being a total bitch. Excuse my language for all you women out there. And she goes to me. She's like, "This is why you're always going to be stuck here working here." And I was like, wow, are you serious? I was like, did you just say that? And that was when something clicked inside my head. And I was like, I'm not going to be stuck here. I'm not going to be stuck in this place. I'm not going to be pushed around by people like you, thinking that you're better than me because you have a little bit of a better job, and it kind of dawned on me, like, I need to really pursue my dreams. And that was when I made a decision. And I decided that I was going to do something different. I didn't know what it was going to be. I didn't know where it was going to be. And I just always had that dream that I was going to do something different. So time went by, and I would think to myself as often as I can, like, what can I do? What am I going to do to get me out of this place here? How am I going to get out of this job to live a better life? Because I didn't want to do this. It wasn't my dream, okay? So I ended up staying there a little bit longer, another year or two. And all that time I would think to myself, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? And one day, it was just like, I don't know, it must have been fate or something. Who knows? So this lady comes into my job, and she tells me about making money on the internet. And I was like, making money on the internet? That stuff's probably a scam. So I didn't really think nothing of it, and she actually asked me to help her with her computer. So I helped her with her computer, and we ended up fixing it, and then she leaves. All right, and then I don't see her again for, a month or two. And then she comes back again, and she tells me again about the online stuff. And I'm like, wow, maybe this is like serious. But once again, I let it slide. All right, I let it slide again, and I told her, next time come in and tell me more about it. So I still didn't think anything of it. And then the third time comes. She comes in and she tells me again about it. And now she gives me a paper. She writes down, a little website and shows it to me. And I was like, all right, I'll check it out. So then I go home, and you know how it is when you first see something online and you're skeptical. You're like, what is this stuff, a scam? So I check it out, and then I see this video, and something happened. I saw something. I saw something that changed my whole outlook of something that was more possible, something that could transform me and take me out of the place that I was. And after watching this video, I just decided to myself, I'm like, you know what, I'm sick of working where I am. I'm sick of dealing with nasty people that don't appreciate what you do for them. And that was it. That was when I decided to jump onto my online business. And at first, to be honest, it wasn't that easy. I had nobody to help me. I was just like doing it on my own, buying product after product, trying to like learn every little thing. Meanwhile, I should have been taking action, I was trying to learn everything, and I really wasn't getting to where I wanted to be. And I would just sit here late at night and like think to myself, like, what the hell do I do? And I would just, it would like really build up inside, that frustration of like sadness and anger of like, why can't I make this work for me? Why can't I make this work? And it would drive me insane. And then one day I stumbled onto something else, a real opportunity that changed the way I did things and changed the way that I worked. Okay? And it showed me a pathway, a blueprint, a simple formula that could help me with my business. And then all of a sudden, things were changing. I started getting leads, I started getting sales, and I started to have more success. And it was amazing because I finally knew how to do what I wanted to do, which was, use the internet to help me free myself from the job slavery that I was in. And I just want to tell you, like, the experiences that I've had so far with this online business is just been amazing. I've been able to change from where I was to start getting leads, start getting sales, start doing the way that it's supposed to work, and to propel myself to where I want to be. So I just want to tell you, if you're out there and you're listening right now and you have a dream, that it is possible to have your dream come true. And if you want to work with me, I can show you a way that has been working for me, that has been showing me a pathway to freedom, that I want to share that with you. Okay? So what you can do now is, if there's a link on this page, I want you to go ahead and click it, and you can learn more about what I'm doing, or shoot me a message if you see this on like Facebook or something. All right, shoot me a message, and I'll be glad to show you exactly what I'm doing. You know, I'm working with a lot of awesome people that are paving a pathway to freedom together. All right, because that's what we're here for. You know, and learning this information now has really shown me something different, and I want to use this now to help other people to get to where they want to be, so that eventually they can free themselves too. All right, it's all a mindset thing, really. You know, a lot of people are afraid to fail. You know, but you gotta have that mindset that you're going to fail sometimes. All right, I remember, you know, when I was younger and I used to go to the gym, right? And I was always smaller than everybody else. You know, I was like this skinny kid. You know, and I always saw these like bigger guys with like nice looking girls, you know, and like they never wanted to date me because they wanted like these guys and muscle heads. So I was always like trying to work out and try to like be like them. And at first, you know, I couldn't get anywhere. You know, I would work out, and I would, you know, try to get strong, and it didn't work out. But I didn't give up. I kept going, and then eventually I started to have success. I started to gain the shape that I wanted, and I got into shape over time, and I got the body that I wanted to. And it was because I didn't give up. I just kept going while all my other friends would go to the gym and then they would stop, you know. Me, I continued to go, and I started to have success. So I just want to tell you, if you're, you know, if you are in an online business already and you're struggling, you know, just keep pushing, because you have to fail at first to get it right. You have to fail to figure out what you're doing wrong. If you don't fail, you're not going to know, you know. So just keep pushing forward. You'll have your success. And if you're looking to have more success, I can show you. I can help you get there. All right? Click the button below now or inbox me. And just want to thank you for watching this video here. My name is Jason Anello, and take care.